Hey, what's going on? It's me, Greg Marshall, and I'm going to explain the fastest way to grow your business is to focus on your current customers or current people that you already know. So a common mistake most business owners do is they focus too much on trying to get new customers or reach new people, and typically that costs money and a lot of time and energy. And when you do that, the cost that it's going to take in order for you to get that type of attention, in order for you to get the type of results that you want, is going to be a pretty substantial initial investment. So instead of trying to focus on getting only new people, focus on the current people that you have, your existing customers, because if those people end up falling off or not staying with your program, typically it's because they're being neglected or they're not being taken care of. And so they end up deciding if they're not going to do business with you, they'll do it with someone else, because there's always someone going after them. And you have to keep that in mind. And so when you're building up your business, it is a lot easier to get someone who's already bought from you or someone who already knows you to buy more. And so it will be a substantially less investment to focus on those customers, because you don't have to spend so much money or time or energy trying to convince them why they should do business with you, because they've already done business with you. Now, the thing you have to keep in mind is, obviously you have to have a positive relationship with them already. The product or service that you already offered them, better have been good in order for this strategy to work. But even so, even if your business product or service wasn't as good as maybe you should have delivered, you still can focus on getting them back by getting feedback, by asking them questions and surveys to figure out what went wrong and what you could do better. And in the long run, they may give you some answers that either A, may help you deliver a more powerful and better product or service, or B, you may be able to get them back on board, and they may end up becoming a big time, a lifetime customer with you, where they're an ambassador, they're telling people why you're so good, and it's just because you took the time to figure out why the current relationship either is working really well or why it wasn't working very well, and then you fixed it. Because most business owners don't focus on that. They focus too much on trying to get the new business, trying to find the new people out there, as opposed to the people that are already within their circle. Now, if you're just starting out and your business is brand new, then you got to obviously focus on trying to get new customers, because you're starting from zero. But you still can focus on your friends and your family to figure out how you can grow the business. Focus on that warm network of people that you already have, so that you can essentially grow your company. It's a much faster, much more strategic, and a much cheaper way to do it, especially if you're just starting out and you don't have millions of dollars or even tens of thousands of dollars. Maybe you just have $50 in your pocket. You don't have enough money to spend on the marketing channels in order to get the customers you want. It's going to be a lot of one-to-one selling and networking and referrals and reaching out. And so if that's the case, focus on that tight group, that core group that you are really focused on, and grow your business from the inside out. Does that make sense? So make sure the fastest way to grow your company is to focus on your existing customers, focus on the people that already know you, focus on what you can deliver that's unique, and then hammer it down. Come up with your messaging, come up with how you'll follow up, come up with how you'll sell them. I mean, you have to take the time to think about what offers, what things, what strategies, what you want to communicate to your customers, to your market. And the more you think that through, and the more you have a strategy, and even more important, the more you execute it. So instead of just thinking about it, but just running a lot of different tests and getting out there, making sure that your customers are seeing you, making sure that you're visible, that people know that you exist, and that you have a product or service that could help either solve a problem or make something more convenient for them, the more success you will have. And that, in my opinion, is the number one way to grow your business faster. That's the fastest way to do it, is to focus on that existing customer base, focus on the existing friends, family that you already know, grow through that, and just be out there. Your business has to be out there. There's no way you can grow your company by being hidden and not being seen and not being known for what your business does, because we're not trying to run surprise marketing here. We're trying to run a business where people know that they can get help from you. So if that's the case, there's way too much competition to just be sitting back and to kind of relax and rest on your laurels, because there's always someone new entering the game. So if you don't want to lose your current customers or see your business start to drive down, don't neglect your existing customers, your existing prospects. Talk to them, communicate with them, and stay active. So hopefully that tip helped. If you ever have any questions, obviously leave a comment below or reach out to me, send me an email, like my page, subscribe, do everything, do all those things. And you have a wonderful day.